Starting March 1st, Delta Airlines is hoping to take a bite out of the ongoing problem of ill-behaved emotional support animals on its flights. Emotional support animals are used by people who might need them for anxiety. They're not highly trained service dogs, but pets often wearing official-looking vests purchased online. The airline is the first to require passengers traveling with any type of service animal to provide documentation 48 hours in advance showing that the animal is up to date on its vaccinations. And that's not all. Andrea McCarran has covered this issue in past special assignment unit reports, and Andrea is here to talk more about Delta's move.
Delia, a lot of people might not realize it, but under the Air Carrier Access Act, airlines have already been able to ask for documentation that a passenger actually needs a service animal if that need isn't obvious. But Delta is now requiring three things: a letter from a mental health professional detailing that need for the animal on board, an animal's vaccination record, and a signed document from its owner confirming their animal can actually behave on board without traveling in a crate. Delta employees say they've witnessed an 84% increase in animal incidents on board its flights since 2016. Everything from barking and growling at passengers and crew members to a widely reported in-flight attack by a 70-pound dog. It's been a growing concern among flight attendants nationwide.
My greatest fear is that one day there'll be an evacuation and this animal that's not trained will be in the way.
A recent Special Assignment Unit investigation uncovered the reason behind this trend. Service dog vests and letters from alleged mental health professionals are just a keystroke away. Companies willing to produce official-looking letters for patients they've never seen. They cost about $150, half the price of a typical $300 airline ticket for a pet to fly in cargo.
Over the past 2 weeks, how often have you had little interest or pleasure in doing things? I'll say sometimes.
We demonstrated how easy it is to get a pet certified as an emotional support animal by registering my cat, Huck.
Thanks for completing the screening.
In less than 5 minutes, someone I've never met diagnosed me with a disability.
Hi, I'm wondering if there are any limitations on the types of animals that I can certify.
Then we upped the ante by having photojournalist John Moger register a pet hermit crab.
She just responded with, "Oh, that's cute," and smiley face. I can register my hermit crab, no problem.
No problem at all. So why is this happening now? Delta was simply fed up with the lack of regulations on this from the Department of Transportation. You may recall that in 2016, the DOT convened a high-profile panel of industry experts, all to try to come up with recommendations. Those recommendations were to be delivered by mid-2017. The airline industry and the rest of us are still waiting. Delia.
Wow, an eye-opening report, Andrea. Thank you. A DOT spokesman tells Andrea it's aware of the new Delta policy and will monitor it to ensure that it preserves the rights of individuals with disabilities who travel with service animals.